talking to you. It's a big sign of disrespect. You start going like this, like this. It's a big sign of disrespect. And do you think judges like it when you do that?
Stokes is back for the third time. He argues he can't afford a lawyer, claims he makes $4,000 a month, but says he can afford one. He wants to represent himself. He looks away while the judge is talking, a major disrespect trigger for Fleischer. Judge Fleischer's take. This is one of the best exchanges of the docket. The judge calls out the eye contact disrespect hard. Look at me when I'm talking to you. It's a big sign of disrespect. Then the speech.
Top of 26, Stokes.
Good morning, Mr. Stokes. Do you have a lawyer today?
No,
Tell me what you're doing about that.
contacted over 10, 15 years old.
Who did you contact? Okay, well, what do you do for a living?
I'm a drug dealer.
Great. So you make money.
Yes.
Great. We're going to reset your case to give you more time. No. This is not a negotiation.
Can I speak real quick? If I'm not able, because you're not even giving, this is my third time coming, telling you that I can't afford it. So,
Second time coming.
third time coming.
Second time.
You know, I came in June, July, third time in August. My third time coming. I call different lawyers. If I'm not able to fill out the affidavit for it, I need to prove the situation because this case expires.
I don't care if it's 15 years
I
old.
understand.
You have to be at the federal poverty guideline making $15,000 a year. You understand? How much money do you make a month?
It all varies between three.
You know exactly how much money you make. Mr. Stokes. Okay, you're not going to qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Just because you don't want to spend the money, don't mean squat. Listen, this life is not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you spend. If you spend beyond your means, that's on you, and Harris County doesn't get to pay for it.
If I'm not able to get it, I can represent myself and just move forward.
If you want to represent yourself, you're more than welcome to do it. He who represents himself has a fool for a lawyer, as Abraham Lincoln said, though.
I can't afford it.
At $4,000,
You don't understand, like, just because I have a job
Stop.
doesn't mean I can't afford it. Like, I have other expenses, like.
if you spend beyond your means, that's on you.
Don't spend, I don't drink, I don't smoke, you know what I'm saying? I don't spend, I don't go out, I just take it, I cannot afford it, like I said. If I'm not able to give money, then I can represent myself to cases. Like I said, even though you don't care if it's 5 or 40 years old, I'm just ready to move forward from this case. I got a tattoo on my leg, all that other stuff. Well, this case.
Mr. Stokes, let me tell you something. The kind of case that you have, look at me when I'm talking to you. It's a big sign of disrespect. You start going like this, like this. It's a big sign of disrespect. And do you think judges like it when you do that? No, right. I'm not a child, and I don't expect you to treat me like one. That's what a child does.
Yes, sir.
This case, a harassing communication, can have a dire effect on your ability to
Yes, sir. I understand.
earn a living, to get federal grants, state grants. If you need any kind of substance from any place, this can affect you. So it's not just a drop in the bucket. Well, just let me plead guilty and just. That's not what this is about, because it can have a dire effect. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. So if I'm not able to fill out the.
I want proof. I want bank records.
Yes, sir.
I want tax returns.
Yes, sir.
Then show me
Yes, sir.
with your name on it,
Yes, sir.
and then we'll take a look to see whether you qualify.
Yes.
But if you're making $4,000 a month,
Yes, sir.
you're not going to qualify. I'm telling you now.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, please. Hold on. This case is now 76 days old. You get 30 days. At that point, be ready. Do you understand? At 180 days, we set cases for trial, kicking or screaming. You understand?
Yes, to bring in
Please.
information.
No, I want you to actively look. There are a gajillion and one lawyers out there that will most certainly put you on a payment plan for a couple $100 a month. They will represent you. It's a matter of you negotiating with them. 99% of lawyers, you can negotiate with them. Well, I can give you this much now, I can give you this much later. And you understand? That's what it's about. Don't call one or two, 15, 20, 30, but there is a lawyer for you,
Yes,
just like a car.
yes, sir. But if I'm not able to, I would like.
Why do you start out with such a bad attitude? Well, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that.
I just don't want to come before you again, and then we have the same issue. Like I said, if I'm not able, I'm gonna do as what you said, I'm gonna get the bank records and all.
Bring me a list of at least 10 names of people, and I'm going to write everything that we're saying,
Oh,
because if not, I'm going to send you on your way again.
yes, sir.
But I want a list of at least 10 people that you've spoken to, price down. Don't come in here with someone who's charging you $30,000 or $50,000, because I know that but a reasonable price.
Correct.
And then I also want other proof as to why you can't afford a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Don't just bring me a bar napkin saying, well, no, actual proof.
Oh.
Do you understand?
Actually, I have proof on.
I'm not going to look at phone records. I'm not going to take your phone. I don't want to do that. I have bad eyesight as it is.
I understand. Okay.
Bring me paper.
Yes, sir.
The more effort you put into things in life, the better you get.
Yes.
I didn't become a judge here by just, you understand?
No,
You put your heart and soul into anything, and my dumbass got up here. Anybody can do anything. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Talking to you, it's a big sign of disrespect. You start going like this,
Yes, sir.
like this. It's a big sign of disrespect. And do you think judges like it when you do that? Mr. Needham, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you were ordered not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested for illegal drugs. If you're using, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. Because it's a second offense, I'm now requiring you to obtain an ignition interlock for any car that you drive. It doesn't matter what the reason is. If you don't have an interlock, you're in violation of these bond conditions. I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I send notice to DPS in Austin. Every police officer in this state will know if you're caught driving a vehicle, the vehicle doesn't have an interlock, they're going to take you to jail. Don't be crafty. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to have you sign a reset. We'll have you get your bond conditions. After that, you'll be free to go. Please.
All right, Judge, bottom of 31, Williams. First initial F.
The defendant here or no?
In custody. They're in the holdover.
You are Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir.
So you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
On 8/2/2026, officers conducted a stop on a vehicle in Midtown, Texas for littering, throwing a McDonald's cup out the window. Officers met with the driver, the co-defendant, who gave a fake name and date of birth. Officers later learned his real identity and learned the defendant was wanted for evading motor vehicle. Evading with a motor vehicle. The defendant was also giving the officers a fake name. Defendant was arrested for littering and having an open container. Method search of the vehicle reveals multiple drugs, but where the defendant was sitting was a backpack with a Draco FA, and at his feet was another bag of 15.9 ounce of marijuana.
Did you say where the gun was? I didn't hear it.
It was in a backpack in front of his feet.
Okay, and his.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Williams, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to have any contact with the co-defendant in this case and not to be in possession of any weapons. If you pick up a new case, if you endanger my city, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. I will not give you any more PR bonds. Do you understand me? I'm going to protect my city at all costs. You endanger it, it's just really not going to go well for you. Do you mind filing no weapons and no contact with the co-defendant, please? We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to have you sign a reset, then we will have you take your seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. Once you sign them, at that point, you'll be free to go. There are no mistakes in this life, Mr. Williams. There are choices. You either make a good choice or you make a boneheaded one. Do you understand me? I'm not going to warn you again. Go on.
Right this way. That's it for now, Judge. I'm gonna sign for you.
Okay, counsel, you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come on up.
I do have an arrangement for Mr. Juan Torres.
I'm ready. If you mind bringing him up.
Which one is?
We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Officer investigated on 5/6/2022. Officer investigated an assault body with injury. CW stated that on July 6, 2022, he and his girlfriend were at Bombshells to watch a UFC fight. CW stated that while watching the fight, they noticed the ex-boyfriend of CW's girlfriend, the defendant, and a group of his friends. CW and his girlfriend decided to leave, but the defendant stopped them as they were leaving and struck CW with a closed fist twice in the face. CW stated he fell on the floor and defendant struck him again with closed fists and began to kick him in the face and head. CW stated he felt pain and discomfort. CW went to the emergency room. He stated that he obtained a concussion and several bruises. Officer observed photos of CW's bruised lips, swollen lips, and blood on the back of his head. Officer also saw text messages where defendant admitted to this assault.
Mr. Torres, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. You were ordered as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness, not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I will test you. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. You're not to go back to any bombshells whatsoever, not to have any contact. Do we have a co-defendant in this case?
No, Judge. Well, no.
No. You're also ordered not to be in possession of any weapons.
Oh, there is one question.
What's it?
Please, Saldana.
Do you have the cause number? Page 27, there's a co-defendant. I'm going to get you the cause number.
Yes, Judge, it's Saldana and it's already disposed.
Already? Okay. As also as a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to have any contact with the co-defendant in this case as well. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with them. If they tell me they cannot get a hold of you, I will revoke your bond. There will be no more PR bonds for you, Mr. Torres. Do you understand me? All right. I'm going to have you sign a reset. You'll get with Veronica for your bond conditions, and then we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, counsel.
Please.
I'm here, Mr. Ashton, Rob, of our aid
Oh, okay.
on bond.
Tell me, where are we at?
So I did speak with the state yard, they have placed to locate, we're unable to find the complainant. They want to evaluate the case.
Okay, pick a day later this week. You guys eval it, tell me what you want to do, but you're at 190 days, it's time to decide. So pick a day later this week. It shouldn't be long for them to eval it without the witness. Okay? I'll waive the appearance as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
This is on Needham. He says that he wants to pay for the device because he wants to go with a company that pretrial doesn't utilize on, and he wants to.
If he wants to pay for it, then he's welcome to, but they're his responsibility to make sure that we get all the data and the records. Because if they don't, then file the BVR. Okay, yes, sir. Great, so you earn a living.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. It's time for you to provide for yourself as well. We don't just give out lawyers like it's candy on Halloween. You have to qualify, meaning federal poverty guideline. We don't give out like it's candy on Halloween. Do you understand? You pick up a case, that's on you. All the people of Harris County don't get to pay for it just because you want one. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. There's a gajillion and one lawyers in Harris County. It's like finding a car. Don't go to Ferrari, don't go to Porsche, go to what you can afford. It's a matter of you going through either Google, the Yellow Book, whatever, and just one by one. You may need to do 20. 99% of them will put you on a payment plan if you ask. You understand? Please.
This way. Go ahead and sign for your receipt. Topic 7, Cavazos.
Name is gonna represent me, he's not here yet. Yes.
Oh, you have an attorney?
Yes. Not present.
All right, Judge, next is bottom of 9, Escobar. There you go, your picture.
Mr. Escobar, do you have a lawyer today?
No, I will have no Friday, I didn't have the money until this property comes in.
Great. We'll set you for Monday. Okay?
Thank you.
Get on it, doggone it.
Right this way. Goodley. Go ahead and sign for the receipt.
Okay.
You're supposed to have a time to finish.
Yes, it's coming right.
All right, Judge, next is bottom of 13, Guerra.
Morning, Mr. Guerra. Do you have a lawyer today? Your case is 117 days old. You have until Monday. You have to understand. We set cases for trial at 180 days. You are at 120 days. You understand? See you Monday. Be ready.
Top of 14, Harrison.
Did we send Mr. Harrison for a test?
That's in 50 days, Judge. He's THA today. It's not-
Mr. Harrison, do you have a lawyer today? What have you done to look for a lawyer? It's time for you to have a lawyer. Do you understand? I'll see you. You have 30 days. At that time, be back with a lawyer.
We'll sign in just a minute. All right, Judge, top of 16, Johnson. All right, go ahead and sign.
You have a lawyer today, Mr. Johnson. No. Send him for a drug and alcohol test today, please. Take a seat for me in the jury box.
Mr. Johnson, right this way.
I'm sending him for a POC test.
Yes, Judge,
please.
I'm just gonna get these. There you go. Here you go. All right, go ahead and sign your reset. Page 24, Ruiz.
Mr. Ruiz, do you have a lawyer today?
No, sir.
Tell me what you're doing about that.
I got a lawyer, I just got to come, need a little bit more time to pay the initial down payment. I have them on another separate case.
Great, it's time. Do you understand? You have 30 days. When you come back, have the lawyer ready. All right, come on.
This way. All right, top of 25, Santa Banez. The sign is just.
Mr. Santimanes, do you have a lawyer today? Great, just take a seat. We'll wait for them to come up.
Santa Banez, right this way. All right, you can sign your releases. All right, Jeff.
Already on 2 PR bonds, picks up 2 more, and shows up in shorts. Judge revokes all bonds, slaps $5K cash surety on all 4 cases, GPS, and 7 p.m. 7 a.m. curfew. Another violation equals $20K message sent.
All right, Judge, page 27 and 28, Valdez. Okay.
So not only are you on bond for 2 cases, you pick up 2 new cases and you come in shorts. Get your point. Mr. Valdez, you now stand charged with evading arrest and unlawful carrying of a weapon. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Another 4 PR bond. Come on.
Sorry, this morning I was just having such bad connection. On 8/8/2026, at approximately 1:13, officer was assigned to conduct a traffic stop on Black Chevrolet Tahoe in Harris County after observing the vehicle cross over the crosswalk line at a red light, establishing the Tahoe stopped at a gas station. Immediately upon stopping, the defendant and the rear passenger exited and ran on foot. Officer caught him as he attempted to jump a fence after fleeing approximately 600 feet. Defendant pulled his hand away while fleeing. The officer maintained control, ordered him to the ground, and detained him. Officer conducted a high-risk pat down. A firearm was located in multiple pieces on his person. The firearm is a regular piece caught 9mm. A record check through NBT revealed that defendant was burnt out on bond for evading and as a result of 21 possession of a handgun.
So who was he? Was he the driver? Was he the passenger? Did the officers tell him to stop?
He was the driver, Judge, and there was a rear passenger. And as soon as they stopped, they got out of the car and started running.
Officers told them to stop presumably.
Yes, Judge.
And they kept going.
Kept going, jumping the fence, trying to jump the fence.
What time of day or night was this?
It was, 1:13 a.m.
Mr. Valdez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Guess what happens now? Guess what happens now, Mr. Valdez? You're going to jail. Deputy, I'm revoking all of his bonds. Absolutely not. And now you will get a curfew of 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. with a monitor on your ankle prior to your release. If I find that you have a weapon, if I find that you're using alcohol or drugs, I'm making your bond $20,000 now. You violate this again, I'm going to go bananas on all of your bonds. Do you understand me? Can you please appoint him a lawyer? 5,004 on all of them. Yeah,
GPS on all of them. GPS on all of them.
all of them. Yeah,
Judge, even the ones on Friday's docket?
all of them. No better time to be efficient.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Bring it.
Page 30 and 31, Williams, first initial.
Veronica, no contact with the co-defendant, no weapons. Testing weekly if he does bond out. And I think that's it. Victoria.
Williams on page 30 and 31.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, do you have a lawyer today? Okay, great. We'll give you another reset. When you come back, please have a lawyer, okay? Please.
All right, Judge, page 32, Wilson.
Headbutted his ex took her phone to stop her from calling 911. Judge notes bond conditions were only signed on one case, not both. Fixes that immediately, so he can revoke both if violated. Not your mom, not your dog, not going to Slitterbend.
We'll sign it just a minute.
Good morning, Mr. Wilson. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that. I get it, but you've got 2 open cases. You got to have a lawyer. Criminal cases are the most important thing in your life, not your mom, not your dog, not going to Schlitterbahn, because if you don't take care of this, you're looking at up to a year in jail, times 2. Do you understand? It's time for you to get a lawyer. We're going to reset your case in 30 days. Come back and please have a lawyer. Do you understand? All right. Homeboy, I don't think he's got me. Mr. Wilson, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You're also charged with interference with emergency requests for assistance. Please. Yeah, I don't see bond conditions.
They bond conditions on the entertainment.
The AFM doesn't have anything.
Right, so if he does something, then I can't do anything on the AFN. So I need, please.
On 7/4/2026, officer was dispatched to a location in Harris County, Texas. Upon making contact, CW stated that defendant was her ex-boyfriend. CW stated she was at home when her and defendant got into a verbal altercation. CW stated she told defendant that he was a bad father and he didn't know how to be a good father, which made him upset. CW stated while arguing, she told him she was going to call the police and that since the pair had made calls previously to 911, defendant took the comment seriously and headbutted her and took her phone. CW stated she pushed defendant and tried to take her phone back, but defendant pushed her back. CW stated while in squat squatting position. Defendant hit the CW's knee with the phone. CW stated she observed defendant about to leave. So she asked for the phone back multiple times and defendant ignored, took the phone and left the apartment.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, you're ordered not to have any contact with this complaining witness and not to be in possession of any weapons. Do you understand? It's not a negotiation. Just don't have contact with this person. Don't have any weapons. Do you understand? I don't want to repeat myself, and I certainly don't want to have to put you in jail. I'm not asking much from you. Don't have any contact. Don't have any weapons. Don't pick up any new cases, and don't endanger my city. Do you understand me? Okay. We will have you sign the bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go.
When I was here last time, they gave me the same bond conditions or something different.
I don't see them signed, and that's why we want to make sure that they're signed. They got signed on only one case. So if you do something, theoretically, I can only revoke your bond on one case. And if you do something, I want to get both cases. You understand? Come on.
Right, this. And the final for your list.
Is this it? Hello. Good morning, Ms. Preston. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
The down payment.
Okay, ma'am, we will give you time. When you come back, please have a lawyer, okay? Please,
That's it for now, Judge.
okay.
We're gonna get you to sign in just a minute.
Friday is going to be a Dewey. Are you really taking off?
No.
Hey, you ready? Hey, good morning. How are you?
Okay, I have a drop case on that tomorrow. I see the state filing multiple payments today, so I was just approaching it today.
Have you had a continuance before?
On Johnson.
Donnie Johnson is the name, Judge.
Do you have the cause number by chance?
It's 258-1569.
Are you ready, defense?
Yes, I'm ready, Judge.
So it looks like it's a first motion for continuance, right?
Yes,
I believe this is our first trial set.
Yeah, okay. I'll grant it for you, but you're not going to get another one. So be ready next time.
Yeah. And it was just an emergency for the main witness.
It's not a problem, but just be ready. I mean, if there's an emergency, come hell or high water, doesn't matter the next time.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so just 30 days out, just whatever you want. I don't care. Yeah, just for the bit. Oh, is Ramona here?
You know, I'm not sure actually.
No, I don't think Ramona's here today. Or I don't know. She's usually,
Thank you, Judge.
for sure. And then if you don't mind putting it in, I'll sign it.
Is Herrera,
Okay,
and when he went last month to check in, they told him he could ask to get the removed.
he could do what?
If that he may be able to get the device removed early.
That's not up to me. That's up to the contract that you guys signed with the state. So,
Okay.
I don't know. What's the cost number, Tom?
256-1848.
Is that Alejandro Vega?
No.
Oh.
Enriquez, I think you said.
Enriquez Herrera.
Okay.
Right, can I have the call number again? 24.
Tom, what's the cause number again, please?
2561848.
256. What's the last four?
1848.
Say that.
Hold on, okay.
Just put it in the chat as well.
And the question was removing inner law? They don't do that on DWI, PTIs anymore. They don't do, early.
I said, if they want to request removal of any device, they have to reach out to those in Augusta. But we don't find that out when we
Did you hear that?
And I did not, no.
You have to talk to Caitlin or who?
Augusta.
Agosto.
Okay.
But those are the two people that you have to talk to. I don't think here they can just, and I don't even think that the people monitoring have the authority to just remove it anyway. So talk to
Okay.
them and then just let me know.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You got it. Take care.
Bye-bye.
History, manslaughter, 4 DWIs, FSGI, now another FSGI plus evading. Plea, 60 days jail, 23 days credit, FSGI dismissed, enhancement abandoned. Judge roasts him. You don't belong in a car. A $20 Uber could have gotten you anywhere. Next evasion equals felony equals years instead of days.
Escobar,
That's how they are.
you don't belong in a car. Your history sucks.
That's right.
Don't drive, especially if you don't have insurance. Imagine if I take one of your most prized possessions and I break the hell out of it. How would you feel? This is the same thing with here in cars. Manslaughter, DWI, 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 FSGI, and now you have another FSGI and an evading arrest? Stop. It's just not fair. You've been here how long? Around 3 weeks now?
Yes, sir.
When a $20 Uber ride could have gotten you wherever you want to go. Don't matter where you want to go. It's a geographical oddity. Start using Uber. You're
Yes.
charged with evading arrest or detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The agreement that you have worked out is 60 days in jail with credit for the 23 days that you have done. You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. You are not, if you evade again, you will not be with us. From now on, you're looking at a felony offense if you evade from the officers or law enforcement again. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This can be used to enhance you to a felony and you're looking at years instead of days next time. How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty?
Yes, they are.
I'm going to find you guilty. As part of this agreement, the FSGI will be dismissed. I'm assuming, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Was there any restitution that was owed in the FSGI?
We'll be dismissing the FSGI.
Was there any, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Was there restitution?
We try to reach out to them, but right now we haven't been able to respond to them, so.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just curious. All right. I'm going to send it to you to 60 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 23 days that you have done. The enhancement will be abandoned. Good luck to you, Mr. Escobar.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Maybe she's.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Yeah, you too. Hey, less than 2 weeks.
Deferred adjudication on 1 theft, 2 charges dismissed. Judge delivers a powerful speech on how theft charges destroy job prospects, especially for a young man about to start college. Conditions: drug testing 30 hours, community service, thinking for a change program, TR evaluation 30 days to prove school or job. No one hires thieves. Perception is reality.
Mr. Abuli, you're charged with 3 cases. You're charged with 2 counts of theft and 1 failure to ID. The agreement that you have worked out is they're going to dismiss 2 of them. Is that correct? Shaw? In exchange for your plea on 1 of the theft cases. What you're doing is you're entering into a deferred adjudication, which is a type of probation that if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. It's hard enough growing up as a black man in today's society. It really is. I could never put myself in your shoes. All I know is that when you start picking up theft cases, all you do is you make your life so much more difficult. No one hires thieves. Do you understand? Life is hard enough as it is, and all you're doing is you're continually shooting yourself in the foot and becoming a statistic. You will be tested for alcohol. You will be tested for dope. You test positive, guess what happens? You give up nearly every right known to man entering into this deferred. And if you violate any of the conditions, no matter how minute you may think it is, you are looking at 180 days in jail. And I have no problems putting you in jail for up to that amount of time. You understand me? If that's what it's going to take to learn a lesson, then that's what it's going to take. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. This is a done deal today. You either complete it successfully or you end up getting revoked and you're looking at 180 days in jail. A lot of this life is who you hang out with. I don't give a rat's behind what your excuses. You either do well or you do poorly. For you to complete this successfully, there's no drugs, no illegal drugs, including marijuana or anything that has THC in it. And I'm testing you in 2 weeks. You test positive. Do you understand me? You must do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. You must do a thinking for a change, the long one, please. 30 hours of community service. No contact with target. Who is the other?
It's, Johnson.
Sure. I mean, do they own a store? Is it in the Galleria?
It's a person that was at school, he's lost their home.
God, no contact with the other complaining witness in this case as well. How do you plead to this offense, guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty now, Mr. Abdullah. I promise you, you either do this well or you do this poorly. All that depends on you. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm just graduated. I'm going to start college in a couple of days. Just got into AI everything.
You might as well just quit. Every time someone looks you up, you know what they're going to see? Theft, theft, failure to ID. When your name comes up against another candidate with similar experience, with 0 on their background, who are they going to choose?
Aren't you accepted?
You're young. People in the workforce understand that young is dumb sometimes and they make mistakes. However, after time passes, 10, 15 years, if you don't get out of trouble, it won't negatively impact you as much because people will see, okay, well, this guy may have been stupid once. Hopefully he's going out of this. But if you continue to pick up charges, just quit because no one's going to give you the time of day. I'm telling you how it is in the real world. You understand? Perception is reality. You understand? All right. So either in 30 days, school full-time or full-time job, provide proof of both. Don't use illegal substances. Do you understand me? All right. Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Curfew violation equals jail. Judge compares him to his 4-year-old son who keeps pushing limits. Your life is the court, not your dog, not your grandma, not your cherry tree. Bonds raised to $10K each. 3 DWIs in 2 years. Texas doesn't play about that.
Is that your family over there, Mr. Ortega?
This is Alvarado.
Or I'm sorry, Mr. Alvarado? Did you just hear by yourself? You have to understand that there are no mistakes in this life. There are choices. I harp on it over and over and over. You either make a good choice or you make a bad choice. You have 2 DWIs in 2024. You pick up another DWI. So you're on bond for 2 DWIs. Normally, when I have something like that and a disposed of DWI within the same year, so literally 3 DWIs within 2 years, the bonds are relatively high. Your bonds are at 1,000 and 1,500. And I told you at the outset, when you got your second DWI, that there was no tolerance whatsoever. You came to me, said, look, Judge, I got to work. And I said, okay, fair is fair, and I don't want you to lose a job. I amended the schedule to what you asked me for. And now you're getting home beyond 10 o'clock. Unacceptable. You are going to jail today. Because if I were to do anything else, you know what would happen? It would continue, and it would continue like a little child. My son is 4, and I love him to death, but he tries to beat me down over and over, trying to get away with as much as he can over and over. And at some point, I have to put him over my knee so that he understands the message. Do you get the analogy? I am now putting you over my knee, and you will go to jail today because you have 2 bond violations, not just 1. Do you understand?
Sure. Judge, can you at least explain like what happened?
No.
Can I speak?
Sure.
Because normally I'm with you, but in this instance, I'm not. He's come 60 times to this court in 2 months. He hasn't missed a drug test. He hasn't missed court. He's been doing everything to the letter. Now we get to the day that he's going to plead. He's going to finish. It's convenient that he's going to jail today.
There's only one reason that this is happening
No,
now.
I understand.
Right.
But
I need him to understand.
At least to figure out like why he came late or something. Was there some sort of circumstance or something?
But that's the thing is, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It just doesn't. Stacy, you have 3 DWIs in 2 years.
No, I'm not.
You are lucky to even be out. You are lucky that someone is not dead, where you end up with a 30 to 40 year sentence, Mr. Alvarado. Do you understand the gravity of what's going on? I don't think you do, because otherwise you would be home by when curfew is.
How does that work? But yeah, I understand.
You know what the rule is. When you're on bond for 2 WIs, your life is the court, not your dog, not your grandma, not your cherry tree. Goes with you. No, sorry, I can't, because he'll be back with the motion in 2 weeks. 10,000 on both.
Caught in a car with the protected person, already on bond for AFM, unlawful restraint and interference. Judge revokes all bonds, issues new protective order, and sets $5K on each case. 1,000 feet exclusion zone from where she lives and works. Next PO violation equals 3rd-degree felony, 10-20 years.
Good morning, Judge.
Hi, Mr. Leonard.
I am here for an in-custody case.
Okay.
And over in the last name is Black.
Black.
Stacy, did you have something back? Oh, Norris.
Okay, thank you for coming on this.
Oh, of course.
I need to bring him out though, because we need to address, he's on bond for an unlawful restraint, assault of a family member, interference, and now he's picked up a VPO. Are they all the same complaining witness?
Yes, sir. I would like to say, same transaction, and we have a very revealing.
What do you mean same transaction?
Those first 3 are all.
Yeah. I get it.
Same issue.
Sure.
We have a pretty exculpatory rip call, which was the basis of my defense. Unfortunately, in this case popped up, but I plan on letting the court know about that.
Let's say 75% of the cases have, but nevertheless, you still have to abide by court orders. You can't just.
I understand. It would be to support my request for a reasonable bond.
So you tell me what you think, Ms. Shaw. I mean, let's do PC first, because I don't know anything about the BPO. I don't know how bad, dangerous, if it is at all. What, if anything, happened? I don't know.
Snippet. Officers conducted a traffic stop due to failure to signal within the 100 feet range required under the Texas Transportation Code. It was a sergeant, and when they approached, they took out the passenger, and when they looked her up, they noticed that he had a protective order and was over the same car. That's.
Okay, thanks. Etch. Can you bring up Mr. Black, please? Thanks. You want to talk about something else?
I watched the movie Obsession. It was pretty good.
Did you see The Odyssey?
Which one?
The Odyssey?
No, yeah.
It's great, but it was so freaking loud. I think I went deaf. I mean, they had it. Did you see it?
No, Spider-Man, and I was thinking.
No, but no. It was, and my watch kept dun, dun, dun. Too loud, get out.
Well, because it's IMAX, right?
Mm,
So they,
no, but it was
everything
it was
loud.
way too loud. I mean, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah.
And I saw Spider-Man too.
But I got little kids, so it's a long movie if I remember.
Dude, it's 3 hours. I mean,
That's absurd. Give me a miniseries. I'm a miniseries guy.
we got there like at 1:40 or no 1:15, right? The movie. We didn't end up till like we did like 4 or 5.
I love Nolan. Interstellar.
Dude, that's for me too. I love that. Interstellar is just so freaking good. Oh my God. Good morning, Mr. Black. How's jail? Great. That makes me very happy. Court orders are there for a reason. They're not for Mr. Black to do whatever the hell he wants to do. There are court orders. And when you don't follow court orders, there are drastic consequences, as you now see. You know, we can only give people so many PR bonds before we start saying, hey, dude's just not getting it, you know? All we want are our streets safe. You're on bond for an interference, unlawful restraint, and an assault. The only thing I asked you not to do was have contact with the complaining witness and not to have weapons. And now, what happened with Mr. Black?
On 8/6/2026, at approximately 19:19 hours, deputies were on a routine patrol. They assisted Sergeant who was conducting a traffic stop on Alden Bender Road, Harris County, a public roadway. Sergeant advised that the stop was based on probable cause of observing the driver failed to signal continuously for at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes. Once the driver was identified, the stop was done by the driver was identified through Texas driver's license. The passenger was identified as Ryan Paris. It was revealed that an active magistrate order of emergency protection was issued listing Ryan Paris as a protected person. The law explicitly prohibited defendant from going near or being in presence of Paris. The order had been issued following assault family violence, and it is from an incident from May 2026. Still active.
Got it. Do you mind filing a new MOAP on the VPO, please? I want you to hear me loud and I want you to hear me clear, Mr. Black. The Texas Constitution does not allow me, but in extremely limited circumstances, to hold someone at no bond, zero bond. This is misdemeanor court. We're not felony court where we can just hold everybody at no bond. But you are now charged with a violation of a protective order. If I put conditions on it and you violate conditions on the VPO, I can have a hearing within 3 days to hold you at zero bond. And I will do it in a heartbeat to protect everyone in my city. Do you understand me? When I mean no contact, I mean no contact at all. That means jail phone calls. That means written notes. That means smoke signals. That means use of third parties. I'm going to issue now another order for protection. You pick up another one. Now you will be looking at a 3rd-degree felony perhaps a third degree felony, depending on if you have any other priors, could be a second degree, could be looking at up to 10 years or up to 20 years in prison. No contact and no weapons. Do you understand? Because of the new case, I'm now going to revoke your other bonds and I'll set them all at 5,004. I don't know if you're going to bond out. If you do, you will get a GPS monitor and you're not to go within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand these conditions?
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to have this conversation with you again. If you pick up a new case, you violate conditions, just be ready. Every phone call that is made in the detention center is recorded. Even if you use someone else's spin. You understand? I have put people in ag seg before and I'll do it again. Don't try to be crafty. Do you understand? Okay. We're going to have you sign a reset. We're going to have you sign your conditions and then we'll see what happens. Okay.
Judge, and if I may, would you be open to modifying it if you, it's a curfew or a GPS to at least lower the bonds on the other ones, keeping this at private?
I think that Mr. Black has just extensive criminal history. All these cases are violent cases, and yet he's still having contact. I don't think that there are any non-financial conditions that will be in place. I mean, we already had a protective order in place and he just, so
I believe
it may be due time, but now I'm not ready to just, Okay. All right, Mr. Black, good luck. Thanks.
May I do a short reset for you as well?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.